One of my favorite births here was one that I had where it encompassed like the whole family dynamic. The patient had like her mother, her grandmother, father, brother, sister. She had a whole bunch of people in the room, which was a new experience for me. Like, we of course say you can bring as many people as you want, but we don't really think you would bring as many people as you want. So it was a new dynamic, like everyone had a role, which is important. It was a little hard for her considering it was her first labor, so a lot of things she was experiencing was her first time and she was trying to cope through it as best as she can, but it was nice to see how everyone kind of used their role to kind of encourage her throughout the process. And everyone still made sure to still provide room for me as the midwife and the nurse to kind of do what we had to do to keep everyone safe. And it kind of helped create like a nice ambiance for the patient to kind of successfully deliver her baby. And then once the baby was out, of course, everyone's shouting, crying, praying, just, you know, overjoyed, which was a nice dynamic to see and one that like still resonates with me, of course.
I think my favorite birth here was probably one of my own patients' births, like one of my private clients. She worked really hard through her whole pregnancy to have a really healthy baby and then came in and was just like the funniest patient ever in labor. And it was so fun to hang out with her while she was going through it. That one is always memorable to me.
I was at one birth and it was kind of slow. It was the first baby, so it'd been like a little while. You know, these things take time. And we got towards the end and I said something and I was like, I know that's kind of a lot for where you're at right now, just because being in the birth space, you know, you kind of go internal. And she's like, no, it's fine. Like, I'm used to details. I'm a computer scientist, or I used to be. And I was like, okay, great. And the dad's like, yeah, she like moved into design. I was like, I used to be a computer scientist too, but now obviously I attend births. And he's like, oh, really? I also used to be a computer scientist, and now I'm a musician. So we were like, wait a second. Everyone in this room was once a programmer, and now somehow we're here having this beautiful water birth. It was a pretty great connection moment.